for Hope and Bejay. So we're going to be seeing that again. They did take the last set somewhat convincingly.
Yeah, it was a 3-1. It was decently.
It was 3-1. You know, it could happen, but I want Faifre. They have to do it twice.
Well, let's figure it out. We are into the game right now as let's move on in PS2 as once again it's already starting with some ludicrous stuff. We brought out the Sora already this time. Obviously had a lot more success compared to the Cloud, but Hope immediately buffed up already, forcing him down. Oh, great conversion. Throwing all three of them with the side B and then Bejay going for the back air. Beautiful stuff as Hope just fighting. Oh!
The crit on top. It might have still done it, but just getting that crit is mental damage.
There's something hilarious about countering at a disadvantage and then being RNG crit to death. You live by the sword, you die by the sword, you know what I'm saying? As Bejay going up nice and high. Caught out by Ramu though. Great chase.
And yeah, it's looking pretty good for.
It's looking pretty good for 3 F smashes in a row. Great job from Hope right there. Absolutely making these buffs count. Forced out to the side, going to make his way back with the zoom. Immediate grab.
Immediate grab.
Does it count as a tomahawk if you fall from the sky? Is that because that?
I suppose it does.
I guess so. Yeah. If you just jump out of zoom and immediately nab someone by the collar, I guess you could call that a tomahawk. More like a battle axe that you just fling in with 2 hands as...
That's like one of those Call of Duty trick shots, tomahawks.
Yeah, yeah. You on the other side of, just on the side of Nuketown, you just fling that into the air and just nab them. As
round-winning kill right there.
Exactly. Well, I'd like to see that kill screen as looks like Bejay making his way back into the center. Not going to fall for the Rebels guard. Gets the down throw. Ramu, I can't tell if he was saved there. Looks like he wasn't quite at up tilt %, but still definitely nice to run in with a down tilt just to make sure your friend is nice and safe as they're free.
Yeah, I'm not looking too healthy, and that's the thing. As the red team, you want to first kill the Joker and then the Sora, because now you can do the stock share. Otherwise, it would have been a 2v1 situation. Now, you still have to kill this Joker.
You got that right. Hope is on fire this game.
But of course, you still got 4 stocks to 2, so not exactly...
Ooh, what a call out on the high recovery. Great stuff from Ramu.
Brilliant.
It's what that stack coming through. Hope, he's cooking something. What's he doing? What are you at? What are you up to? As Aerial comes through. Once again, it's a 1v1 on either side, but Snake's so healthy right now. Oh, forced Ramu to hesitate and then forced him out. Sonic Wave not going to be enough. And now Faifre has to help. Faifre has to get in there and save Ramu, but at the cost of his own life. And now it's just a 1v2. The bounce is here. There's no spamming for you as forced on out. What kind of nonsense are we going to see? What's going on here?
This is kind of like playing doubles online with the bounce.
Yep, I can see that.
You don't have to worry about your teammate hitting you because you don't have team attack on.
There he goes. Flies at a complete left angle.
And that was pretty convincing.
Also, I love how messed up it is that Hope can use bounce, and then Bejay just keeps firing Nikitas at his own friend. Just because it's funny, I guess. Like, that's a strategy that it was working.
I mean, for sure.
Yeah, because you're basically firing a projectile, then giving it twice as much speed and a little bit more power. Like, you might as well just use your buddy as a conduit. It's good thinking. As Bejay and Hope looking nice and cemented here on winner's side.
They're looking even more powerful than winners finals.
They've had time to brew. They've spent all day just chilling out. They've had no brackets they've had to play. Instead, Faifre is battered and bruised from claiming that final spot.
Yeah, absolutely. And they're going to have to do a lot of thinking here because that was rough.
Yeah?
That was rough.
There is a bit of discussion going on here. Curious what the reasoning is. All right, maybe they got something. They got something broiling, something ready to move. The chat's coming out. I don't even want to know what Hope and Bejay are discussing. I don't know what kind of evil deeds that they could be cooking up. That's something malicious right there. Look at those hand movements. He's like, yes, doing this, we will burn down the orphanage. And then we will kidnap some princesses and tie them to railroad tracks. Or tram tracks. You know, Finland. I guess we got to be quite economical.
We do have trams here.
Yeah,
it's true. It's true.
Excellent. Yeah, I better keep it.
if you wanna dominate doubles this hard, you might need some blood sacrifices.
You might do. You might.
You might.
As we move on in, no character switches this time around. Going to keep on going as we're back on to the Animal Crossing Wonderland. Going to see what we can get up to. Ramu still on the Sora as well. Trying to put a little bit more pressure onto Hope this time, it would seem.
So what is it exactly is so town about this? I mean, no roads.
No trams, man.
No
Where
trams.
are you supposed to what are you supposed to tie your princesses to?
Like, that... I mean, the grass looks kind of mown. But...
It's not dirt, you know?
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, I don't know. I call it more a village, myself.
Yeah.
As we move on in.
Suddenly have a bus.
Oh, you could run over someone with that bus.
So this is the city. I think this looks more like a town, though.
Yeah, I'd say this is more town. Maybe it's just I don't know. I don't know what kind of region Animal Crossing is in. But I guess if you have a what it's like if you have like a cathedral or something, you're a town or a city. Is that how it works?
Yeah,
Anyway.
yeah. There are some definitions have made it that a city is somewhere where there's a cathedral, and a town is just a place with a lot of people.
Well, I better hope there's a cathedral, because you know what? The side of the Blues have got to be praying for an answer against this unbridled famine that has been set upon them. Hope taking out the Joker, looking nice and healthy, but could be worse. Could be much worse.
Yeah. So when it comes to believing, I don't see any crosses in the tags of Ramustelija and Faifre.
Yeah, I don't either. We've got Live and Learn and Ramu, just nothing, yeah, not a whole lot. I think Sora has kind of like a Jesus thing going on, I feel.
Maybe.
So I also like the fact that, you know, that I saw all those tweets like a few weeks ago about like who would win in a fight, Sora or Joker. I think this is quite poetic. They put their differences aside and they're working together. They're getting folded by a military man and sort of just a guy. But other than that, I think it's going pretty well.
I mean, I think this is a little more than a guy. He's the hero.
That is true. Yeah, it is in the name. Forced out once again. Ramu fighting once again on a 1v1, but giving them that much space. Look how buffed Hope is right now, just flying all over the stage. Kind of like, you know that DVD symbol that bounces around and you kind of hope it'll hit the corner? That's basically what Hope is right now. And let me tell you, he's not hitting any corners anytime soon. He is absolutely flying right into the lives of our friends on the side of the Blues.
Yeah. I wonder if Hope was like drawing up a pentagram.
I think, yeah, no, they're probably summoning something, you know?
I think they're summoning kind of a huge dub. Maybe?
Yeah, I think you could conjure that. I mean, it's definitely manifesting itself, I'll say that much.
Yeah.
Forced up into the air. The bounce is active as well, so you can't really pressure with any of those Agons. As a down air coming through. Ramu not getting punished for that. That's quite all right. Couple of guns coming through. Got that banjo-style back throw as well, as just not enough. My goodness, how do you beat them out? Still, one stock on the cusp of everyone's lives, which is nice. Joker looking pretty healthy.
And this is where, even though conventional wisdom would say that blue team is in the lead, that Sora not looking very healthy.
Definitely not.
And you don't want to be in that 1v2.
Yeah, look how many colors you've got flying off of the back of Hope as well. Absolutely buffed up still. Gonna have to 1v2.
Suddenly. If that Sora doesn't die, it's not going to be a 1v2.
Let's find out. There's the freeze.
Freeze is his teammate.
Hope playing nice and patient right now, just holding the ledge.
Oh. Now, good coverage.
Yeah.
Good coverage.
No, it was great. It was a good option. I respect that he couldn't go for the roll. You can only go one way. Luckily, well, Faifre able to make sure there's no escape. Good stuff from what looked like a pretty unwinnable situation. Great stuff from Ramu as well, surviving. If they had fallen there, would have been a very different story. But you know what? They clutched it out. Good stuff.
I don't know what they were talking about after that first game. They had a little bit of a chat. But maybe chatting.
Yeah. They do be. There was something going on there. Still. You can also see, like, just kind of the... I do like this kind of battling ethos of, you know, like, strategy versus teamwork versus, like, individual skill. And that's kind of the trifecta we've seen in this top 3. You know, obviously, we got Hope and Bejay, who have got this kind of, like, strategy cooking. We got Faifre and Ramu, who are going more the sort of individual skill route. And you can see them there with their headphones on. They do not care about talking to each other at all. No distractions. I trust you, brother. Take the dub with me as Hope. Having a little browse, having a think, leaving his poor partner to suffer on his own. But a spike coming through, my goodness, clutch.
Incredible. And that is a pretty nice early lead from Bejay and Hope here. And oh, you got the... Don't get the crit.
Unfortunate, but still.
Still looking really solid.
Got that right. Great counter. So once again, we're battling on both sides. Bejay able to make it down. Joker not able to punish Snake in the air just as much as Sora can, so it's nice to have this kind of roundup. I think putting Hope against Faifre and then putting putting Hope against good old Ramu, and then the other side, I think that's the better way to do it, you know? I think if you can force this Snake to not have to fight the aerial menace of Sora, it's pretty good. Nevertheless, still kills him anyway with the boot.
Yeah, and suddenly that's a 2-stock lead.
It's really good stuff, and it's really come out of nowhere. Hope looking incredibly healthy right now. Forced out. Ooh. Great stuff going for a Rebels guard. Still not able to make it. Forced out, forced out. A lot of stage control on the side of the Reds, but Rami trying to drift in there, get a little bit more. Downward guns, there's the sizzle. As we're going to see what's roasting over an open fire right now. Rami with a great landing. Forced up Ramu on 1 stock, though. They have to play so careful. Because once again, Hope is so healthy, man.
I mean, it's looking better for Ramu and Faifre than it did a second ago, but it's still pretty rough. I mean, oh, that's going to be rough. You definitely wanted the Sora to kind of die first there because, I mean, it's kind of doable.
Definitely kind of doable, but...
The Sora cannot die. Sora is a light character, very floaty, and PS2 has a pretty low ceiling, so it can die quite early.
Got that right. Ramu still not getting the memo, though. Still more than willing to fist fight, going for a down smash back there to try and catch them both out. Didn't work, but still has at least one more interaction in him. Has to be very careful, though, especially with these grenades. Bejay has got them trapped at the ledge. And let me tell you, Faifre cannot make it into help. Has to fight this one on his own. And it's just a losing battle as the counter comes through. Good stuff. But here comes Hope. Yeah, and there goes Hope.
And yeah, this is going to be, that's pretty rough. Because you still have the stock trade. And, ooh, yeah, that down smash. Very nice spacing.
Yeah, great stuff. Covered a lot of options there. But frankly, there just weren't that many options to take. Hope still had 2 stocks at the end of that.
Yeah.
Very deadly at all. Bejay and Hope. The crowd popping off. The crowd being Hugo. Nevertheless, they're going absolutely mental. As Faifre, I think it's time for another chat between Faifre and Ramu. All right, I think we're gonna cook something up. Maybe we see one of those clutch clouds again. Maybe.
Team battle. Joker, Hero, Snake, Sora.
It is going to be the run back. All right, we've shown that they can bleed. Gods can bleed. Let's see who they're praying to as we move on into potentially the final game of our round table doubles.
Ooh, we got the town again.
Excellent, the town city thing, as we are in game. So we're going to swap on over in just a second. As we're moving on in, there we are. As fabulous. Downward guns, always great, but my goodness, whenever Hope is glowing red, it's so deadly.
Yeah, a little bit of RNG and a little bit of red glow, and suddenly you're dead at 0.
It's a whole different bit. That's a nice little adage. That's like a little poem. I feel like I could see it on like a tea towel or something. Yeah, you're like when you go I go to like my mum's house and it says like live, laugh, love. Don't get F smashed at 25, you idiot.
Yeah,
exactly. It's just everyone's got one.
I think hero players have mugs. That's like hero players have mugs, and they have some kind of lucky charm thing going on.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. They've got like a, you know, like how you have like a thing to cast cantrips or something like a deity or like a little rock, something like that.
Yeah, a rock. I can definitely see hero players like playing with rocks. And
looks like once again we have a 1v1 on either side. Luckily, Faifre able to tape it out. The bounce is gone, and it's answered immediately by an Aegon to the face. Nevertheless, not quite going to fall for that one. Hero as classically healthy as ever, but a beautiful back air string. Great job for the Blues. That was spicy.
Oh, that was nice. That was just raw nice.
Yeah, damn right. Techukran not going to fly it this time round as Thundaga perfectly spaced to damage his teammate while blocking everything else. Forced up. Playing nice and slow now. You can just chuck grenades at him. Try and welt down those shields. Meanwhile, got your buddy in the top, buffing before the raid. Well, here come the bosses as the tilt comes through. Faifre holding control. Snake having to go low. Actually not grabbing the ledge, though, as Hero trying to find a way back. Oh, causes enough chaos. But Hope can make it back safely, though.
Really even game there. Those backers from Rebel really brought it back there. It was looking kind of rough.
Ooh, great stuff, but no tech coming out from Bejay. That's quite all right. That's a decent trade, though. You have a lot more kind of active health than Joker does as Snake. So I think it's a fairly nice trade to make. Still, got to take out that Sora. Zoom to make it back. Ooh, Rebel's guard is good. There is no way that Bejay can block him out, and now he's just being juggled up and up. Up till not going to connect either. Ramu, very, very clutch surviving here.
It's looking kind of rough for Red Team, actually.
Yeah, it certainly is.
You get the stock, restock, but you have a hero that has a lot of percent.
Well, he does. Well, now you've got the game plan, all right. Hope has donated you this stock. You've got to protect him. He's the VIP. He's the president, all right? Get down! As forced on out. A tilt coming through, doing a great job.
And now you definitely want the snake in front. You absolutely want the snake in front, and you want a hero reading.
Absolutely do. Stand behind me. Get behind. All right, we've got the buff coming out. Ooh, cancels out the up special. That was so close. Sonic Wave to reposition.
Yeah, Hope definitely aware, just running away and letting Bejay be in front. Ah,
there it is. What's the punish? Bam!
I love that move.
Fantastic stuff. Beautiful job by Bejay and Hope. What a clutch final sequence from those two. Beautiful stuff.
That was really cool.
That was very cool.
And that's going to do it.
Yeah, they are going to be your round table doubles champions, all right? What a fantastic top three, man. That was sick.
That was brilliant.
Congratulations from our host coming in to your victors. Beautiful stuff. The strategy proving unbeatable.
Unbeatable? That was just immaculate gameplay. I really like how you might not have those crazy doubles combos, but the thing is when you have Hero and Snake, you don't need crazy doubles combos. You just need experience and awareness. Yeah. And it's so powerful when you have that.
Yeah, and it's true. Like, they were so good at shifting their positioning. That entire last sequence was made possible because they decided, you know what, you take priority this time, I'll do it. Because both characters capable of frontlining to a degree, also both